Welcome again. So today we're going to be going through how to delete a product, move to trash and permanently delete, how to create a product variant, and how to update our existing product. Alright, we're going to start first with updating a product, and then we move to creating variants, then we move to deleting a product. Alright, so let's get started. To update a product, you can do that by simply clicking or tapping on the product's name or image like this, and then you'll find this come up. Okay, or you could go to the product settings, click on that, where you'll find edit product also does the same thing. All right, perfect. Now how do you update your product? Simply by changing the informations on the change the informations that you filled for. Okay, so you can change the product price, the product name, product category and subcategories, the product stock, that's how many is left, and you can also edit your product details. Mind you, all right, something didn't happen here, and I'd like to bring to your notice. Peradventure you don't find your images, we recommend that you make sure you do. So always close this and open up again until you see your images. It should happen rarely, but always do make sure you find your images showing, because you can also change the images of your product. All right, you can decide to delete one, delete another one, add another one, and there we go. Okay, so before we begin changing our product, we have to let's view our product so that we can see and know that all changes we make are being effected. All right, so here we go. We remember this page, and I'm just going to click on this, and here we go. We are at our product page. We can see our price, we can see our stock. I can count 1 to 3, and that will be the end. Okay, I come down, I move down, I can see the fusion is bold, just like it's bold just as we wanted it to be. The diamond, the wear it, everything is working perfectly here. We can see that we also have our images sliding, as you can see here. All right, cool. And our product name. All right, great. So let's just move back and make our changes. All right, so I'm going to change the product name from Fusion Flux Gold. Let's remove the gold. Okay, we're going to delete this image and this image. We're going to leave only this. All right, we're not going to change our categories. We're going to leave them as the same. We're going to change the percentage to 15%. That's our discount. The stock I'm going to reduce to 2. Okay, we're not going to change this except okay, we're going to remove the gold from here. Okay, and we click on update, and that should be it. We've updated our product. As you can see, our image has also changed here. All right, so we'll move to the product page and we reload. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we reload still, and you can see that things have changed here. All right, I'm going to click on this, and we can find that our gold is gone. 2 stocks that are here. Our price has reduced, 15% off. We can't find any more image except for the one that we left. Same thing happened here. So that's pretty straightforward on how to update a product. All right, how to update your product. We're going to go further. As you can see, we have published, we have trash, and we have out of stock. All right, so I'm just going to simulate an out of stock scenario where I'm going to change this to 0 and update the product. And you will notice that yes, the product is still published, it's just out of stock, right? It's not in trash. You can either be in trash or it's published. All right, this was just going to show you all your products that you have that are currently out of stock. All right, here it's going to show you both out of stock and published product, while the trash is going to show you only the products that are in trash. All right, so now we're going to move to the next stage, which is how to delete move to trash, right? Delete our product. All right, so let's just get into that. We're just going to do that simply by going to settings here, and we're going to click on move to trash. All right, you notice it still gives you the warning. Do you want to move the name of the product to trash? And we do okay. And once we're done with that, you notice our product is no longer published, is now in trash. As you can see, it's now in trash. Now this product can no longer be accessible. If I should reload the page, we're just going to get a loader. the site is pretty much looking for the product. I can't find it anywhere. Okay, so it's gonna do this until, yeah, so you can't find the product, so the product is definitely trash. All right, so how do we get it back? We can do that simply by clicking on settings again and then clicking on restore product. Okay, when I click on restore product, do you want to restore the Fusion Flux necklace? When I click on OK, that works, right? The product is restored successfully. At this point, I'd like to bring to your notice also recalling our category explanation where you move a category to trash or subcategory to trash. It also equally moves the product to trash. For more visual explanation, we're going to just do that as a diversion. Going to move this subcategory necklace to trash. That's where our product currently is. And now that we've done that, we're going to move to products, and we'll find that our product is no longer published and now in trash. Now, this is what I wanted to show you exactly. When you put a subcategory or category in trash, right, and the products are in trash, you can't restore them without first restoring the parent category or subcategory. In our case, the category is live, but the subcategory is currently in trash. So if I should do this, we're going to get a feedback saying that it failed to restore the product. A category or subcategory may be in trash. Restore main category or subcategory first. Alright, so clear instruction. You just need to go to categories and make sure, oh, we don't have necklace subcategory here. What do? You go to trash. Remember, publish trash, and we'll find a necklace where we can restore. Now, this is the beautiful part. Whenever you restore a subcategory or a category, every product or subcategory that was once in trash will definitely come back. Remember, we said this is like a purge, right? At the same time, it's a way of removing and restoring. So the moment we restore a subcategory that was deleted or a category that was deleted, it's going to restore all the children underneath it, right, to the status of published. So they will all be accessible and visible, right? So the moment I click on OK, the subcategory will be moved from trash into the published. As we can see, when I head back to products, I can no longer find the product in trash because it's been restored by the parent. All right, so just note that you can't delete a product you can't restore a product whose subcategory or category is already in trash. All right, so let's just take